Hi everyone, and welcome to the Postal Code Unknown video podcast for Saturday, June 24th, 2017. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. This episode today is going to be a little bit lighter than maybe the episode previously. I'd like to start off by saying, usually like when I buy souvenirs, if I buy souvenirs, I usually try to do something that has a practical use or something that either is very light or very small, like a patch that I could use to sort of fix my bag, or the pins I like. They're not necessarily practical, but they're very easy to do. In this case, sort of, there's this. Okay, it's a towel. And I'll do my best to sort of show this across because it's very long. And my knowledge of kanji is pretty poor. But I got this towel when climbing part of the Japanese Alps near Hakuba in Japan. So it's a very famous ski resort area in the Japanese Alps. I went in the fall, was it 2015, so around October, which is an absolutely gorgeous time to visit Japan. I've been to Japan now in every season for short periods. The summer, which I actually really like, even though it's extremely humid, so I'd be careful about going there without knowing that ahead of time. The winter, which is beautiful, with a lot of snow, which would be a really cool time to come back to go visit here. The spring, which has the extraordinary cherry blossoms and pretty good weather, a lot of rain, sort of throughout the country, and the fall, which I think has really become, or autumn, which has become my my favorite season, I think, and if I were to go back again, I think is when I would probably go. They've got maple leaves that change color. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's the just color schemes that you'll see around the country are extraordinary, and the weather's very temperate. It's not humid. There's not a lot of rain. And I was really surprised at that, and it really has been sort of my preferred time to recommend people if they're thinking about visiting Japan. You know, between September and November are very good times to go. So, without further ado, like this particular towel, I needed because I went hiking up in the Japanese Alps. There's a actual trek that you can do that goes sort of from point to point along these mountain huts, sort of like along this area. And I only made it up to the first one. There's one at a mountain called, I believe, Mount Karamatsu, where from Hakuba you can take a ski lift that's in operation all times of the year. And there's a trek that goes up to a lake, sort of like a mountainous lake up in the higher parts of the Alps. And it is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely worth just that alone. But you can keep going, and that continues to go farther, and you can get to sort of like a mountain range, higher point where there's a mountain hut where you can stay, which you can continue to go a little bit further down. Now, what my hope is at some point in the future, I can improve my Japanese to the point where I can research this trip effectively and actually do it. I think it takes about a week to do the whole thing. There's some resources available. Some of them are a little out of date. I do have some literature that I picked up the last time that I was there. But if you're looking for really cool and unique areas to go to in Japan and that are kind of not the standard places to go, Hakuba is definitely an area that you should research and think about. There's some great places in the Japanese Alps as well. That are really cool areas, and you take these really amazing trains that sort of give you extraordinary views of the valleys and the mountains and the sort of natural areas in ways that you wouldn't expect when you think of Japan, or at least I thought of Japan as an outsider looking in. So I've got a lot more to say about Japan. Again, I'm hoping to finish a sort of short travel guide for a few different areas over the summer. But it's a place that I feel like I've fallen in love with, and it's one of my favorite places to visit by far. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Again, also just a question for all of you that are watching. I need your help. I'm really trying to grow this, and I'm not sure exactly what to do. I'm just learning how to do this in the first place. So if you have any questions or comments or suggestions, like if you like what you see, tell me what it is that you enjoy about this. if something's not working, let me know so that I can continue to improve this. I'm looking at ways to sort of get audio into these videos as well. So again, yeah, share this with your friends. Let them know. If they don't like it, tell me why. Or if they really enjoy it, let them know. Like, I will, again, be continuing to do these episodes for as long as I can, up until the point in which I leave, which at this point is August 20th, and then I may consider doing them in the future. But it may be a little bit more difficult because I may not have these objects with me. So I'll see what I can do. Again, I really appreciate your support and your watching, and I hope you'll have a wonderful day. Thank you. Hi everyone, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to see more of what I've been doing outside of these videos, you can see more at theradicaldreamer.com, where I've got articles and photographs with travel advice and stories that aren't just in a video format. You can follow me on Twitter at @OneRadicalDreamer or on Instagram at @aradicaldreamer if that's something that you're more interested in. If you're interested in supporting me, I do have a Patreon page up as well, which you can find at patreon.com/theradicaldreamer. And that's a way for as little as $1 a month you can help support me get better equipment and do more videos of this type and make a whole bunch more cool stuff to share with you in the future. And last but not least, if you like what you've been seeing on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and send a couple comments. I'd be happy to answer more questions in future episodes of the podcast. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Take care.